Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm taking a look at Studio Series 86 Coronation Starscream, and he's a beauty. He's a very Starscreamy airplane with the normal Starscreamy kibble on the back. But let's get up close to see the beauty of this toy. You can actually see molded details in there. He does have visible back head syndrome, but that's okay, I think. He's a bit overly detailed, but they should be when they are in the Studio Series. They should look real. And of course you should have those beautiful pieces of gunmetal grey there. And the insignias on the wings. And you have the engines, the little engines that could. And you can bend the you can bend the wing. Underneath, it looks like this. So you can see Starscream's chest there. Beautiful chest with those engine rotors going on. Hovercraft, maybe. And those legs. And as you can see, they are beautifully detailed and look really nice. You don't really have articulation, but you can move these around, not up and down, unfortunately. You can fold these if you want to put them in any specific flying poses. But that's about it. And the accessory he comes with is more for robot mode, except for these, of course. This is his null rays, and they can be mounted on the arm or on the wings or on the little tail wings as well. But that just looks silly. And there you have him. Really well done. But Studio Series always are. I really like this. Now, for comparison, let's bring in Legacy Cyclonus. And you can see they're about the same size. Now, we have a lot to go through with accessories and stuff in robot mode, so let's get him transformed, shall we? You start by folding the wings up and removing the null rays. Bring them up to the side. Fold his little skirt piece up and open up the knees. Fold the legs down and tab the knees back in. The port goes to that peg. And yay, you're almost done with the legs. You are done with the legs, but you have to do something with the feet. Fold them up, fold the heels backwards, and fold that wing forward and that one upward. Like so. And now we're actually done with the legs. Fold the skirt piece down. Open up the chest, like so. Fold the arms out to the sides. Then we fold this back, rotate it around, and split this backwards, like so. And then we hinge it down, and that tab will go into that slot. And we fold him together and press his chest together like that. You come to the back, you angle this down as much as you can. And for the arms, you're supposed to, and I'm not good at this, angle them out so you can extend them and then close them back together and push his hand down. Open them up and pull them out. And there you have the arms done. And not just only the arms. You have Starscream in robot mode. And let's look at that detailing. His face, a bit smirky. He's planning something, I can see it. And you have the same chest here. The cockpit hiding away in there. A lot of the same detailing we saw before in airplane mode. These are supposed to be pushed in, but they don't really do that. And yes, you have a bit of kibble here, and you can angle that kibble if you want to be toy accurate or just away so you don't really see it from the front. It's however you want to do it. And before anyone comments about me forgetting his null rays, no, I haven't. You, of course, plug them into his shoulders like that, so he can shoot Autobots or Megatron to his heart's content. And for articulation, his head can turn 360. Look up, look down quite a lot, and he looks down on many people, I think. He looks quite sad when he looks down for some reason. Anyway, his arms can do a 360, but will hit the wings, so you can angle those out of the way if you want to. You can go out to there. You have a bicep rotation. You have a single jointed elbow, which gives you above 90. The hands can't really rotate or anything, but they can open up. If you want to have a look at the hands open up, there they are. You can, of course, angle his null rays up or down. You can angle the wings if you want them out of the way or not. You don't really have anything at the waist, but I'm not surprised. That's good enough anyway. If we fold the skirt piece out, you can go forward with the leg to there, not really high, out to there, not really high again, and not very much back at all. You have a thigh swivel, 90 degrees of knee bend there, and you have a lot of tilting in the foot. You can pull foot down, you can move this one up and down as well, the little heel spur. But that's it for articulation. Now, for accessories, he actually comes with a lot. This is Coronation Starscream, and what would he be without his throne? And the throne, in this case, hides every other accessory he has. So let's turn it around, shall we? Here we have the crown, we have the cape, and down here we have the shoulder pieces with the modified null rays. I'll show those off in a minute. But let's start by looking at the chair. You can see it's very well sculpted with the insignia and the back there, striped all the way down. Very nice indeed. It's molded and detailed on the sides. If we remove this, so we can see what we're doing, the crown jumps off, of course. There we can see the shoulder pieces. And this is the back where you can store everything. You can store the normal null rays here when he has those special elbows. And of course, the crown should be stored here, but it continuously jumps off. I don't want to be here. Boing! Now it's actually stuck. And this little thing, it's not little, it's his cape. And as you can see, it's really nice done. It looks like flowing in the wind. It isn't, because it's plastic, but still, you get the point. You can fold it for storage, or you can keep it out because he's angling his arms out, telling you, I am Starscream. I am Starscream. Or whatever. And of course, you have this little... And they are quite snug to get out. Shoulder pieces with the modified null rays, because they are too big when he has this, so that's the same thing. And let's take a look at the crown, shall we? It looks nice. It has a lot of red detailing. Unfortunately, it's blue on the inside, so push it down or that will be displayed. And to get Starscream into Coronation mode, you take these off because they will store on the back of the chair now. You come to the back, you fold this up, you take this cape thingy and you push it in down here, and then you push that down again. And now it becomes a bit unstable because that is supposed to be out to the side. His crown, goes on the head, of course. I mean, you can see he thinks he's the best. The shoulder pieces, with this little tab, goes where the null rays were before. You angle them down. And there you have Starscream in his coronation mode. I usually have him looking there, pointing somewhere with his beautiful cape. So he looks a bit heroic. And he is. I have to say, I'm a Starscream fanboy. Starscream and Galvatron are my favorites. Soundwave is working his way up, but this is just outstanding to me. Look at that pose, look at that detailing, look at those shoulders and capes and crowns. But if you want him to sit in the chair, you have to remove this, fold it together like this, store it back here, and now you can actually have him sitting down, or somewhat in his throne. It's really not proportioned for it. My masterpiece Starscream is a bit better suited for sitting, as you can see, and now you can see the big difference between them. This is a masterpiece. But this one shouldn't be a masterpiece, it should be what it is, and it does it really, really well. Now, for comparison, let's bring in his Studio Series brother-in-arms, Scourge. And Scourge fits in perfectly. They are the same height, of course, they're the same class, so it would be strange otherwise. But Scourge has much more kibble, but he should. Now for my concluding thoughts on this bot. I mean, Studio Series never disappoints, or very seldom at least, and this is no exception. He is well done, he looks good, he handles well, he's easy to transform, fun to play with, a lot of accessories, and the positives can go on and on and on. To me, he's a bit too much detailed to actually be good looking, but this is the way he should be in a Studio Series, and I like him that way just because. The Studio Series and the Legacy Series is a gift to all the fans out there, really. Hasbro has outdone themselves, and even though they may not be masterpieces, they are masterpieces in their own right as perfect interpretation of the different bots. I mean, look at Starscream's face. He actually emotes, and there are few third parties that can actually mimic that or even come close. So this is a strong recommendation from me if you're able to get him, do, because this is so good, without a doubt. Don't hesitate. If I would give him points, and not the masterpiece point, but points, from 1 to 10, where 10 is the absolute best, I would give him Studio Series 10, without a doubt. There is few faults with him, and the tolerances are good, and everything is just outstanding. And I mean, look at that pose. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.